It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Well, hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. So, as you guys know, that we have started the 7 days live webinar on hacking, introduction to ethical hacking and cybersecurity. So, this is the first day program, that is introduction part of ethical hacking and cybersecurity. So, let's begin the part. Okay. So, as I talked to you before, that topic to be covered are the first one is introduction of the course, which we'll cover today. After that, creating hacking environment means installing the hacking tools that are used, that might be that are Oracle VirtualBox and Kali Linux, which are used by most of the professional hackers and professional programmers. Then learning hacking tools, hacking social media accounts, hacking Android device and website vulnerability tracking, and the last one is conclusion and some fun segments. Okay, so these are the topics we are going to cover in our total 7 days webinar. Okay, so today's part is introduction of the course. So let's begin. Before that, I will give a disclaimer that we do not promote any type of illegal or criminal activity. We create this content. This content do not violate our laws or any act. So the knowledge we provide is are for only genuine and ethical purpose. If anything done by you, any wrong purpose, any wrong thing done by you is your responsibility, and you will be face all the circumstances. Okay, so let's begin. The part one is introduction to ethical hacking, and in this part we are going to cover what is hacking and types of hackers, network and security, and general definitions. So first, what is hacking and who are hackers? So hacking is an attempt to exploit a computer system or a private network inside a computer simply by putting unauthorized access to control over computer network security system or for some elect purpose. Means any person who enter into any private or public network without the permission of the owner, or take an unauthorized access or control over that network or any operating system for some reason, might for some bug bounty process or for some illegal purpose, is known as hacking. And those who are hackers, the people, the to whom we hire, or the people we need for doing these things, are known as hackers. These are the simple definition of hacking and hackers, right? What are the types of hacker? Mostly we know that there are two types of hacker, that are white hat and black hat, means ethical and unethical. But there are six types of hackers. Let's see what are they. First one, white hat hackers, that are ethical hackers that do hacking for any legal purpose. They are mostly what they're mostly you can say hired by bigger companies for their security purpose, for ensuring their security. Okay, so these are basically legal hackers, and they do the hacking for securing a network or system. Okay, then the black hat hacker, that are unethical hacker or illegal hacker, they do hacking for stealing anything. They do hacking to harm many people. They steal the credential of any victim, any people. Okay, then there are gray hat hackers, which are the hybrid version of the hacker, that are black hat and white hat hacking. Means they know everything, that are based on white hat hacking and black hat hacking. Okay, they are hybrid version, means they do ethical and unethical. They are also hired by the people, and if they perform any illegal or criminal activity, they are catched by cyber cell and they are arrested, right? After that, there is elite hacker. These are the most dangerous guys and mostly a psycho type people, but because they prefer what they think. Okay, they do what they want. They do not see anything that is illegal or illegal, or they do not see anything is private or public, but they do as per their need. And these are mostly dangerous hacker, because they use high tech technology, they use high data frequency technology, they use their what you can say, their skills for exploiting the system. They do not secure any type of system, right? Then the last one is script kiddle. These are the mastermind hacker, and are also known as tool makers of tool makers. Okay, these are also very dangerous hackers, because they are known as mastermind, because the tools we use in our hacking are mostly made by this script kiddie hackers. Okay, means the tools we use in our daily hacking purpose, that might be anything like bug thread, which is a popular tool for bug bounty purpose, and many other tools are there. Okay, these are made by the script kiddie, and they are known as very dangerous hacker, but because they know the process of making a tool and how to destroy a tool. That's why they are very dangerous hackers. So it's better to stay away from these hackers, and these are mostly found inside the dark web and deep web part. Okay, let's move to the next part, that is cyber security and cyber attacks. What is cyber security? Cyber security is two part, that is computer and security, that is cyber and security, which is also a part of infosec, that stand for information security. And this there are some parts which I have you can say that which I have highlighted because of the purpose. Okay, because of some of the purpose. Okay, you have to understand the strategy, or you can see the, or you can say that understand the yes, you have to understand the strategy. Okay, so first one is assets. What are assets? The software or the antivirus that support our system, that we use on our system, are known as assets. There might be any device, any application, any antivirus, or anything else. Okay, so when a assets, okay, when assets get outdated, okay, when a assets license got invalid or it's become outdated, then it becomes a vulnerability. Okay, weakness in an assets, vulnerability exam are outdated application or software bugs, misconfiguration, etc. Okay, this become the vulnerability. That means any vulnerability can be taken as a threat or any type of attack done by any hacker. Okay, so assets are the device, are the softwares, or you can say antivirus that we use, and after they got invalid, or after their license got expired, it becomes a vulnerable. It's become a vulnerability and vulnerable for hacking, right? Then after, threats. Threats are the potential negative action or event caused by exploiting a vulnerability. That's why I have highlighted these things, because these are interlinked with each other. Okay, assets are the application or the device that we use, and when the device got expired, the license got expired, then also we are using it. Then it's become a vulnerability. Then the vulnerability is exploited by any type of hacker, or exploited it unintentionally. Okay, then it's become a threat. Okay, so threats and attacks are the different things. Attacks are mostly delivered by any of the hacker or any of the person behind the scene, and their intention is to target someone for harming the people. Okay, so threats are mostly done by intentional and unintentional purpose. Unintentional is when a hacker tries to exploit our vulnerability and to enter into our system. But when it is unintentional, then it occurs automatically. That means if I am using an application, okay, and it's a modded one, that it might got some crash, or it might get some what crash, yes, crash or lag in our system. So this is called unintentional. Okay, and the attacks are done by mostly hackers and for harming someone. There are the difference of attacks and threats. Action against a targeted server or person ID for intention of harming is known as attacks, which I told you before, and the potential of occurrence of an attack. Okay, so if there is a threat, any attack may be occur. Okay, but a attack is done by a person to a targeted person for intention of harming that one. Okay, so attacks are intentional, and threats are intentional and unintentional both. Attempt to cause damage, attacks, and has a potential to cause damage. Okay, which I told you before, that attacks are mostly done, but when there is a threat, that it might occur intentionally and unintentionally. It can occur automatically, and it can be occurred by any of the person behind it. Okay, so how to keep yourself from these threats and attacks? First one is, do not download any outdated application or any software. Okay, if you are downloading any outdated application, or if you are using any type of software that might be any antivirus, or it has expired its license, so you have to quickly renew its license before using it. Okay, update everything that might be any software or antivirus. You have to update everything if you are using any type of antivirus software or anything else. Scan your system once in every month. Okay, so you have to scan your system once in every month for any type of if your system got any type of some bugs or some vulnerability, it will resolve it in within the scan. Okay, do not download any crack file. If downloading any crack file, must scan it before activation. Yes, crack file are mostly used by most of the people that download crack file, because there some of the application are there, they they're paid, and we want that application for free, And if you are downloading the crack file, then there is a website that is Get Into PC, and this website provide you free of virus. They scan these files. Okay, they scan the files and they give you the perfect one, okay, cracked one, but there is no virus present over there. Okay, for any this is for Android user. Do not download any apk file from any unusual source. It may contain any virus which may be embedded with virus. Yes, it may contain any application which may be embedded with virus and can steal your information. Okay, so you can if you are acquainted with hacking or Android hacking, you might have seen that there are some applications that are APK and that are embedded by backdoor, or you can say that they are payloads. Okay, we say that as payloads, and they are in the form of .apk. And if you are downloading for from any unusual source, that APK file that might contain any type of virus and it can infect your system. It can take a remote access of your system. These are also called as rat attacks. Okay, means they are mostly social engineering types attacks. Okay, so do not download any APK from unusual source. Buy a paid antivirus for perfect protection. Yes, this is the most important, that some antivirus are there that we got for free of cost, and they are fully free. But if you are downloading those antivirus, and if you are using for more than 6 months or more than 1 year, then after that it will tell you that your system has some of the virus, but that virus are embedded with that antivirus for their business purpose. They will tell you that you have a virus, and if you want to protect your system, you have to buy our paid plans. And if you are also buying the paid plans, then also after 6 months or 1 year, they will say that you have another virus, and if you want to resolve the problem, you have to buy this paid plan. Okay, these are mostly do it mostly for their business purpose. They do not buy any type of antivirus, those who are free. You have to buy only paid antivirus. There are also there's quick heal service that are also affordable price, only rupees of 799, that is 800 rupees, and some other plans are also there that are affordable price. You can buy those things. Okay, so here is a strategy of cyber attacks, that is DDoS and DOS attacks. How does it occurs? For example, there is an online store where the credential of the customers. Okay, and the owner of the store is owner of the shop is, okay, Jason. Okay, he is the owner of the shop and he has the credential. Those are insecure and which can be tracked very easily. So what the hacker would do? The hacker will try some common insecure credential and to manage to log in into the account. Okay, this is especially known as attacks. Okay, because the owner use insecure credentials, so it can be hacked very easily. And sometimes what happens, if you are using the secure credentials also, then also you have to use some extra features, extra safety for keeping yourself safe. Okay, because there are some types of attacks just like the TDOS attacks. They provide the hacker send their bots, those who are customer but they are fake customers. Okay, they send the bots, and therefore some websites have reCAPTCHA, because the bots cannot find the reCAPTCHA, but the real people who can sit and see what is going on, they can find the reCAPTCHA and they can fill it correctly, but the bot will cannot do that. That's why some websites have reCAPTCHA. So if you are opening any website, so must try to yes, must keep this reCAPTCHA for your website security, and it will be more secure than before. Okay, so these are the some cyber attack strategy, that if you are using any insecure credential which can be tracked easily, so don't use that one. You can change your password every after 6 months or every after some months, and you have to use some extra, that is the we say it as two-factor verification, which is the most important thing. Email and your phone number, these things are attached with this one also. Then also there is some types of, that is attacks that are OTP bypass attacks. Okay, this at that time the hacker bypass your OTP from your phone to their device. Okay, and do not need to worry so much, because these things are going on, but you can secure yourself, and you can follow some strategy to keep yourself safe. Okay, so this is basically a introduction of ethical hacking, and because of the 7 days webinar, so it will be within a limit. And thank you to all for joining us. And those who have not joined, if you want to join, then go to the description, link is below, and you can see there is an option for join now. And you can click that link and fill the form and join our community, that is programmers, ethical hackers and programmers community. And you can also enjoy our live session, and this is fully free of cost, no extra charges, no hidden charges, nothing is there. If you want to take paid plans, we are also including some paid plans also, but in that paid plans you will get certificate which will be useful for you only, right? So this much for this session. We'll talk at next session, and more must sure to make subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you.